Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. This time around, it is Donkey Kong Land 3 for the Game Boy, though this looks a little different. That's because this is the Game Boy Color version that was only released in Japan, which fixes some glitch and bug stuff that the Western versions did not. Including the dreaded camera that struggles to follow you around in case you drop down a pretty good distance, which is going to make a big difference in one of the time attack challenges pretty much near the end of this. I'll go into that little detail when the time comes. Now, since the Game Boy Color version was obviously in Japanese, I'm also playing a translation patch by Blaziken257. And I will leave a link to that translation, as well as the differences between the Western and the Japanese version of this game, should I be able to find it, in the description of this video. So, Donkey Kong Land 3, pretty much the same as Donkey Kong Country 3. You play as Dixie Kong. Kiddy Kong, also known as Dinky Kong in the Japanese version, is the new Kong on the block this time. You head to the Northern Hemisphere. You need to save Donkey and Diddy, who have gone missing. And you get to do a whole bunch of stuff along the way. So, we might as well go ahead and start ourselves a new game. And we're going to start at Cade Codswallop. Believe it or not, all of the worlds are different this time around. Or differently named this time around. And you don't have the exploration that you did in Donkey Kong Country 3. So, yeah, very traditional world map and overworld maps compared to the Super Nintendo counterpart, which I played a good while back. Anyway, first off is Red Dwarf, a reference to Red Dwarf, the sci-fi comedy series from the UK. Did not know the reference for years. And it wasn't until well after I became an adult that I figured out what the reference was. But anyway, let's play. Left and right lets you move around. B lets you attack as well as run. And A lets you jump. Start lets you pause, and if you've already beaten a level, you can press select while pause to leave that level. So we're obviously jumping on bad guys. Really? We're obviously jumping on bad guys. We're jumping on enemies. We're picking up the Kong letters to get a 1-up. We're finding bonus areas. And just like in the second game, we are finding DK coins as well. And I will be explaining where everything is, such as the first bonus area, which is just to the left of the L. Or the O. I cannot speak to save my life because I am just saying stuff all at once. Anyway, time to find the token. You just stay away from the enemies or defeat them if you want to, and you just run to the right to grab the token. That's pretty much it. There's the star barrel, which acts as a checkpoint, so in case you lose a life, you start there instead of the beginning of a level. There's the N. And it shouldn't be long before we find another bonus area. We should be able to find it from here. I think I missed it. Yeah, I missed it. But the barrel cannon near the end, which you can jump into, takes you to coin. You grab the steel barrel, you basically throw it so it hits him in the back, and there you go, you get the DK coin. And that's where the Second bonus area is... it's actually in plain sight. You just need to be on a rope to find it. Now here you just need to collect the stars. You can control where the barrel cannon is aimed with the control pad when you're in it, and you can press A to fire. That's basically it. Yes, I am giving this game a very rapid fire delivery here. I did that with the other games. I especially did that with Donkey Kong Country 3 back in the day. Not much has changed. And we have found everything. The exclamation point to the right of the stage name tells us, hey, you found the bonus areas. There's usually 2 in every level. And the DK coin icon tells you that you found the DK coin. Now it is time for Seabed Shanty, which is the first underwater level of the game. You'll need to repeatedly jump with the A button in order to keep ascending in the water. And you can also use the control pad in conjunction with that to move. By going down here below where you start, you will find On Guard the Swordfish. You can control them by moving in any direction with the D-pad, and the A button allows you to attack. Bear coins. Those are like the banana coins in the second game. We need those to pay for things. And of course, the bananas are your coins of the series. 100 gives you an extra life. You can see how many lives you have at the bottom of the screen. The number of hearts you have dictates how many lives you do have. There are the bosses. We need to avoid those if we are not playing as On Guard. Thankfully, they go in those little pipes as they swim around. And by around, I mean from one direction to the other. Really need to not mess around right there. And there's the no animal sign, which turns us back into a Kong. Sometimes you'll get a reward for returning the animal. Sometimes you won't. You'll be forced to return the animal either way. And there is the checkpoint right there. So, just like in past Donkey Kong Country and Land games, I will be playing 3 levels per video. And I will be showing off how to get all the bonus areas and the DK coin in all of them. Speaking of which, we need to go down after getting the end because that takes us to our first bonus area. Yes, you have to wait that long to get your first bonus area. Time to bash the baddies, which means we get to turn in the On Guard and stab things. Just move around. Watch out for enemies. Make sure you're lined up with them. Especially these guys. They can be a little harder to hit. And the bonus coin will materialize in the bottom center of that little area. There's a DK barrel in case you don't have a Kong face in the lower right hand corner, whether it be Dixie or Kitty's. You can just grab the barrel and throw it, or run into it in some instances to get a Kong back. Like so. Let's be careful next time. While swimming, you can hold up to ascend even faster, and you can hold down to ascend even more slowly. I could have gotten right here for a DK coin, but, well, I was feeling rather adventurous. And there is another On Guard barrel. Let's go ahead and play as him and move around a little bit. What were to happen if I were to go up instead of down like I'm being told to do? There's the DK coin right there. DK coin is above the G, in case you need to remember where it is. So if you get the G but you didn't get the DK coin, go back up, get the DK coin. Ow! I will stab your brethren just for that. Now, go down here. You'll not only get a DK barrel, really? But you will get, if I'm careful, the other bonus area. You just collect the stars. Thankfully, this is really easy to do. You just swim around as on guard and collect stars. This is a lot easier to do if you are playing as on guard. Let's go back up here, because that just leads back to an area we've already been to. Bottom center is where the coin's going to be. Make sure you grab it. And yes, we need to collect bonus coins. They will prove useful later, just like in the Super Nintendo game. If you played it, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, well, you're going to find out while I play this. The flag unfurls in one of two ways. If it's a bit limp, you haven't found everything. If it's completely furled out like that, you found everything. We found everything. Let's go to Wrinkler Refuge and save our game. And 4% of the way through the game already. Let us go to Fort Knox. And by going down here, you'll get the K. Now, by going this way, unfortunately, you will have to go through the water with on guard. You can destroy those little sea urchin enemies. You just have to hit them while they are completely exposed, which can be a little hard to do, but it is doable. I wouldn't exactly recommend it, though. And wow, this is terrible. I missed a lot. Can I go back? No, I cannot. But that barrel cannon that we saw up there, which I can't get to now, that led to the first bonus area. And we're going to have to take another trip through this area in order to get to it. For now, let's just hit the star barrel. Let's drop down here. Let's get the second. Bash the baddies. I like rolling into two enemies at one time. It makes this easier. And we get the N as soon as you drop back down. Now we just need to find the DK coin, which will be in plain sight. There's the G. Ah! Didn't want to drop down there, but, well, we didn't miss very much. There's coin. Let's knock him down for the DK coin. And that's the not quite furled out flag that I was talking about. If it's a bit limp like that, you didn't find everything. Let's go back. Let's not drop down there, even though the game tells us to, because, well, there's no way to get back up if we do. Yes, I'm going back for that banana because I can. Make sure you get up here and get into this barrel cannon. You'll be launched back into the first of these bonus areas, which has you destroying the two booty birds with the barrels. Yes, that's what they're called. And that's everything now. Start, select. Thankfully, we don't have to complete a level in order to get credit for anything we found on the way back. And we might as well go ahead and save our game. So that's 6% of the game done in 8 minutes. And that is our 3 levels for the video. Join me next time where we take on the second half of Cape Codswallop. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!